Can you just start with just a thought on the trade and where were you when you found it?
Yeah, I was at home with my kids. We were just sitting down for dinner, and I got the call. Thoughts on it? I'm excited. I think I play a role that I can fill a job here that's needed, and that's all I'm going to try to do. I'm not going to try to do anything more than what I am.
Did you think something was in the works? Did it take you by surprise considering the way things are going in Chicago?
Obviously, I'm well aware of the trajectory of Blackhawks and what they're trying to do and where I fit in their timeline. It maybe didn't align, so I kind of knew in deep down that something could be happening, and Kyle was kind enough to be very upfront with me from the beginning that he said, it might happen, it might not. I don't know what to tell you right now. This is during the break. He's like, there's nothing to tell you right now, but just be prepared that anything could happen.
Jason, you checked with David all this. What's it like being on a team with McDavid?
Yeah, it'll be a lot better. Definitely have my struggles with him, and I've loved doing it, but it'll be a lot nicer to watch him do his thing.
You touched on it already, but to come to a team where they are expecting something from you that you've already done, for a good chunk of your career, like how comfortable is that, just being on the same page, I guess, with the new organization?
Yeah, it would suck to come in here and have them try to put me in a place that I won't have success. Thankfully, we are on the same page. I know what I'm good at. I know what my job is, and that's where my game excels. So I know what I got to do, and I'm going to go out and do it, and that's all they've asked of me.
Most of the guys would like to score a goal more often. What do you like in the way you play in the defensive play?
Obviously, I love scoring goals. Don't get me wrong, but my favorite thing about doing what I do is seeing the frustration, seeing the will to win come out of guys during the game. It's a battle, it's a fight the entire time, and seeing the frustration build is a win for me, and I love seeing that, because at the same time it usually creates offense later in the game. It might not happen right away, and it might be a 50-50 game for the first period, the second period, but then it's the longevity to stay with it for the third period, where I'm absolutely grinding them down, and they just don't want to do it anymore.
Did you get much on that out of Connor over the years?
I saw some frustration out of him, but he's so dynamic and so good that he finds his way to get points and score and keep himself happy.
So getting traded, it can be obviously difficult, but when you come over with a couple of teammates the way you have, this is pretty unique and different the way this has played out for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't think of many times that it's happened where three guys from one team get traded in two separate trades at that. It's comforting. It's nice to show up, and Murph is already here. He's already kind of surveyed the lay of the land. He knows what is going on, so I know it was only one day, but it's enough that I'm able to come in here and look to Murph right away for some guidance, instead of looking around for somebody on the team that I'm maybe not comfortable with yet, and I don't really know who to lean on. But at the same time, I've known Doc for a long time. Nursey. I'm going to mix those two up. I'm sure that'll get confusing for you guys. I've known Nursey for a long time as well, so a guy that I'm comfortable to approach and go forward with here. So yeah, it's definitely nice to have a few guys.
Jason, when you think about your teammates in this dressing room, this organization, this city, is the word opportunity for you, and what excites you most about this opportunity?
Yeah, obviously a couple of long playoff runs stick out in my head that I want to make it a third one, and one that counts. The opportunity to play in the playoffs is something to cherish, because it's been 6 years since I've had my last crack at the playoffs, and as a young guy, you don't really appreciate the opportunity in front of you sometimes, and the fact that it is fleeting, and Murph, I'm sure, has said the same. He's never truly experienced playoffs in his mind. I know he has in the bubble, but in his mind, he doesn't think that was a fair experience. He wants to get the whole the crowd, the buzz of the city. He wants everything. So savor it and enjoy the opportunity in front.
Have you heard about playoff time in Edmonton?
Yeah, I've been warned. It gets rocking in the city, I've heard.
Outside of Darnell, do you know anyone else in the room?
Yeah, Laser, also the same age, some Hockey Canada things, and then we were in camp together in Vancouver before I got traded. Tristan as well, some Hockey Canada stuff, we've crossed paths, and then Connor, obviously, we've played against each other and spent a lot of time on the ice against each other, matching him, so.
Colorado, when you play Vegas, are you against Eichel and McKinnon too?
Yeah, typically with Chicago, they would try different things. Obviously give Bedsy the opportunity to play against them sometimes, but majority of the time I was line matching those guys as well. Yeah. Yeah, but it's my favorite part of the job I do. I want those matchups. Those are the ones that challenge me the most, and they give me the most joy.